Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I want to reflect on something, and this is something, I don't think I've ever even talked about this on the radio before. But as you know, fishing has become, and not just become, it has sort of driven my life from the time I was a little kid to right now. And I've gone through changes during that time, as we all do. But I want to go back and tell you what it was like when I was doing my TV show. Something I never planned that would happen in life. It was just a positive accident that allowed me to sort of live my life in the outdoors fishing. But during that period of time, I remember where if I didn't have a cameraman with me and wasn't doing whatever fishing I was doing as a reflection for other people to see, it didn't mean anything to me anymore. For me to go out fishing alone I'm like, okay, I'm wasting this time because people can't see it. It's like that old adage that if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound or not if no one is there to see it? And, it's the same thing when fishing was like that for me. If I didn't have somebody to capture that so I could share it with people, it didn't mean the same. Now, as time has gone on, I'm not doing the show anymore. Everything has changed for me. Now, the greatest joy I have is the fishing itself, not in the experience of sharing it with others, and I'm doing that by coming on the radio. But it's just being out there. We've talked about it. I've talked about it many times, and I won't go into that. But it sort of represents what fishing can mean in our lives, and it changes. I've said before that the one thing for certain, the one thing we can count on is change. And the way fishing affects our life can change as we go through different cycles. And I got to tell you, for me, as I've said before, I can't even put words to it, really. But it's what I think about when I can't go fishing. Like right now, I'm thinking about, okay, what can I do next year? How can I prepare for fishing next year based on what I learned this year? And I think that's something that we can all do. We can all use this time as a period of reflection. And I think it's important that we also realize that things are changing rapidly. I think there's more and more people fishing in some of our waters because we bring it to their attention. I think that technology and communication has made such a difference in fishing that it becomes almost a different sport. But it doesn't mean that it isn't as great a sport. We just need to change with it. We need to change our expectations and our perceptions. And I'm just blessed. Not only that I can keep doing this, I can keep finding new ways to experience the excitement of discovery, but also that I have this opportunity to try to share some of my insights with you, and maybe it will give you something to think about and maybe a way that you can enjoy it more yourself too. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.